What's up, Retro Dogs? Today we're going to be reviewing the Round 1 arcade. Let's play some games. Alright, here it is, the Round 1 arcade. I gotta say, this is probably one of my favorite arcades that I've ever been to. It really just has it all, to be honest. Now, they have a very wide selection of games here. They have some of the newer ones, the ones you'd see in Dave & Buster's, the main event one I covered. But they also have quite a few new ones that I've never seen. For example, that fish one you just saw, gotta be one of my favorite arcade games I've ever played, and I'll explain that in a minute. But like I said, they have a wide selection. They have those, they have some older games, they have some like Street Fighter back there, and they also have quite a bit of claw machines, and different types of claw machines too. But as you can see, right here is just the sort of, newer arcade games. That's this portion. They also have that marble game that I've never seen before. It looks interesting. I didn't really play it all that much. They have quite a lot of these coin pusher games. I usually don't play them, but they're alright. Like I said, many games I haven't seen before, and that game called Golden Empire, very interesting game, I gotta say. And that's an interesting one too, Waterfalls. Haven't played that anywhere else but here. Sort of like those little plastic games. Right here is the claw machine portion. As you can see, they don't only have the UFO claw machines, but they also have the ones that are more in like Japan. You can see you gotta like get them unstuck from whatever those black things are. It's pretty tough, but it's pretty cool. It's interesting. It's a nice experience. They also have a few weird ones where you gotta drop like ping pong balls into like egg cartons. It gets pretty weird. There's another one where you gotta hook onto it to get like a Dragon Ball Z figure. I think that'll show in a second. But yeah, overall they have some, they have some pretty cool like stuffed animals and stuff. There, as you can see, that's the thing I was talking about. You gotta like get the hook in it. And here's one of my favorite parts, the pinball machines. They have quite a lot of new ones, which is pretty good. They have Sword of Rage, and they have the new Iron Maiden table. It's not that new, but it's fairly new. As you can see, I'm playing Sword of Rage right now. It's pretty fun. I like it. I think the like CG stuff is a little corny. I just really like the D&D. They always look cool in the older ones. Now, please trust me. This is not a good grasp of my playing ability. I'm not doing very good here. And they also have, as you can see, they have other stuff like bowling, ice hockey, pool tables. They really just have it all. They also have this one. This one's pretty interesting. It's like a dueling pinball table. You gotta try and get the ball onto the other person's side. And it's also Pac-Man themed for whatever reason, so it's pretty fun. It's an interesting experience. In a minute, it gets a little crazy though, because there's like 5 balls on the table at once, and it gets really tough. I gotta say, there really isn't much strategy to it. It's really just don't let the ball fall into yours. So But it's just pretty interesting. Yeah, see, way more than 5, my bad. This remind me of, giving me flashbacks to Apollo 13 table, where 13 balls are on the table at once. And here it is, the highlight of the video. I gotta say, I love this game. I could probably make an entire video on this one arcade game. It's really cool. So as you can see, you gotta fish for fish with the rods, and it gets intense. As you can see, I'm getting a workout just by playing it. But it's really interesting. So what you gotta do is you have a certain number of points, and you use those points to buy different baits. And the better baits can get bigger fish, but also cost more. Now, if you buy a really expensive bait and get a really small fish, you're probably gonna lose points. So it's sort of a game of risk and reward. You know, it's really fun. I really like it. And it's also interesting. There's like different, basically like mini events. Like, as you can see right now, there's like a bunch of sharks on screen, but occasionally there will be like, you know, like rays and stuff, and like, it's pretty fun. I gotta say, it's really fun. And you can also play this game for a very long time. I think we played this game for at least like 45 minutes, and like, you know, you could probably go on forever, but eventually you're gonna want to cash out your points to get tickets. And so it's like, you know, oh, should I cash in or should I buy this expensive bait and try and get a giant shark or something like that? And another highlight, the prizes. The prize area in this arcade is really impressive, I gotta say. Like, there's like a saxophone. You can buy a saxophone. There's like there's clothes. There's like video game like memorabilia and stuff. There's like stuffed animals. It's probably the best, yeah, definitely probably the best prize area I've seen in an arcade. It's like, it's just a lot of cool stuff. See, there's the saxophone, guitar, cornhole. Like, come on, what? I wonder if anyone's actually bought something like that, though. Because it's, you know, don't get me wrong, it is expensive. I think that's my favorite part right there, all the video game stuff. I think I ended up getting, it was a little tin of, like, candy, and it was a ghost from Pac-Man. Okay, so for the overall scoring, I've decided to change it up a little bit. The last scoring system was, well, it didn't work. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. We ended up giving the CC's Pizza Arcade like a 3.5 or something like that, which is unacceptable, to be honest. Like, that doesn't make any sense. But, so now we're just going to go with games, prizes, and experience, and we're going to rate them out of 10, and then, in the end, I'm just going to give the arcade an overall score. So, for games, like I said, games were great, you know, a lot of really fun, interesting games, and, more importantly, a lot of diversity in the games. Not only were there arcade games, but there were pinball machines, and, you know, cranes, you know, crane games, claw machines. And, yeah, so overall, I'd give that one a 9. And prizes, also really great. Really big prize area. A lot of different, really cool prizes. I'm gonna give that one an 8. And, experience, like I said, it's a really good experience. There's a lot of fun games. And also lots of like pool tables, and there's a bowling alley. I also forgot to mention that there's also like a little restaurant in there, so that's pretty cool. But overall, I'll probably give that one like a 7, because there's nothing really special about it, you know, no real special experiences other than the pool tables and such. And overall, I'm gonna give this one a 9. So yeah, overall, really great arcade, and I highly recommend. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Let's play some games!